Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And this is an interesting video I've been wanting to make, but I want to hear from you guys now if you think that the topic that I'm discussing today will be an issue or you think it'll be solved really quickly. So a lot of people have been wondering, why has Dish Network yet to buy Boost Mobile? And analysts have been wondering, and now you can see Fierce Wireless as of yesterday, where's the closing? And people have been telling me, analysts that I speak with on a daily basis have been telling me that they believe Charlie didn't want Boost Mobile to begin with, but he accepted the deal because that was the only way the FCC and or the DOJ was going to allow the deal to go through. Well, the DOJ more than the FCC. So now people are questioning, what is the holdup? Well, I think I mentioned it in previous videos that are a bit older, a couple of months back, that Boost Mobile has been losing a lot of customers in this time since the deal was originally structured. So I don't think Charlie was going to take the deal as is, and I think that's what the holdup is. I think behind closed doors, I think they are renegotiating this deal. And I think, honestly, that is the holdup. I truly believe that. I've been speaking with other people. They've also been telling me the same. But then the issue is, what if they don't agree on a renegotiation? Is the DOJ going to have to step in and force Dish Network into the sale? That could be possible. What are some of the alternatives? Who knows? You know, it's up in the air. Does T-Mobile remain with Boost? Do they sell off the assets to AT&T, Verizon? I mean, who knows at this point? It can change any day. It can change by the hour. But I think ultimately, they come together. I think they come to an agreement. In my opinion, I think T-Mobile doesn't want to jeopardize the merger in any way, and I think Dish Network does not want to go into the wireless with that bad of a reputation, because if they don't uphold the agreement, I think people are going to start bashing them. If you can't uphold this agreement, what is going to make us believe that you're going to enter the wireless market successfully? And I truly believe that. And if Dish doesn't make this work, also I think their stock is going to get a downgrade, which T-Mobile stock just got a downgrade recently. So I think they're playing with fire, and I think they need to close this as quickly as possible, in my opinion, and they need to work it out. They need to work it out. It's been a long time for Dish. They've been hoarding that spectrum all this time. In fact, today it was announced they are also expected to bid on CBRS spectrum, which is crazy in my opinion, but they do need it. They have spectrum, but they don't have, compared to the competition, they're going to go in to become the fourth carrier with less spectrum than T-Mobile did during the era of them being a standalone company. So I do think Dish needs to bolster their spectrum holdings a bit more to effectively compete. Although they don't have to really build a legacy network, they can go straight to 5G. So anything that Dish builds in the future is going to be standalone. They don't have any obligations to build any legacy, any 3G. I don't even think they need to build any LTE. I think their network, by the time it's done, is going to be standalone 5G. They won't have their spectrum tied into anything else like the carriers now. They're still going to have some of their spectrum resources tied into LTE. Dish, on the other hand, is going to be able to push all of their spectrum to 5G, which is going to really help them. T-Mobile is going to effectively take on the MVNO agreement in terms of the Boost customer using the T-Mobile network, so that's going to work out great. T-Mobile is going to have tons and tons of capacity to handle that MVNO partnership until Dish can get that network rolled out. Do they do it in a timely manner? Who knows? They've recently signed leases to build towers. So they're slowly starting the rollout. Remember, they still have those 25,000 Sprint towers that they're going to have based on the agreement with the deal. So there's some firepower coming from Dish. Are they going to have to invest more than $10 billion? Yes, they're going to have to invest more than the $10 billion, and they're going to need a partnership. In my opinion, I think they need a big player to step in to help them fund that build out. But I think Dish Network is going to be the first network that's going to be all 5G. There's going to be no LTE. in that network whatsoever, in my opinion. And then by that time, most of the customers, they will have phones that are compatible with that network. But as of now, the customers that have the older devices, they're still going to be compatible with T-Mobile's LTE network. So that will be fine, in my opinion. But I think Dish is decently positioned, financially not as strong, of course. But I think they can make some headwind in terms of competition, because we need another fourth player, and we need a true competitor on the prepaid. We don't need Boost to turn into another MVNO, in my opinion. We got a lot of those already. We got Wing, we got Mint Mobile, we got all that. We got Track Phone, we got tons of MVNOs out there. We need another true prepaid competitor, and Dish with Boost would be that third option. If not, Cricket and Metro are going to turn into a monopoly. They're already headed that way as it is. Most markets, Boost Mobile hardly has any market share. It's all mainly dominated by TracFone. TracFone is making headwind, and then Cricket and Metro. That's mainly what it is now in most of the bigger markets. And Boost hasn't really made any traction, and they've been losing a lot of customers as of recent, as to why that Charlie wants to renegotiate the deal. So let me know what you think about all this in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you have been on the channel, you can go ahead and end the video now. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell. I know YouTube has been dropping the ball. I'm getting emails daily. So just make sure to follow my Twitter. It will be in the description down below. I do post the videos on there as well the minute they become available. And again, this is Tyrone with Tech Life, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.